inside of the heart of the Valley of Life Sciences building where the Department of Integrative Biology is held. Also inside of the Valley of Life Sciences building, we also have the California Museum of Paleontology, we have the Jepson Herbarium, the Essig Museum of Entomology, and the Museum of Vertebrate Zoology. So California is home to one of the most amazing and endangered places on Earth. Not only do we have over 2,000 species of endemic plants and animals, but California's particular treasures include active tar pits, we have carnivorous plants, and there's also highly toxic mushrooms and amphibians. And the Berkeley Natural History Museums include some of the most complete collections of these organisms. So let's go check them out and see what some of our researchers are studying.
Hi y'all, my name is Jen Wagner. I am a third-year PhD candidate in the Lowy Lab. I am part of the UCMP, the University of California Museum of Paleontology. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I'm working with. I work with fossil leaves that were deposited back about 50 million years ago. I'm interested in that time period because I'm curious in how plant communities changed in response to this really rapid global warming event that happened. And so what I do is I go out and I collect fossils and fossil leaves, and on these fossils I have cuticles and stuff that I'm able to pull out and isolate, and I'm hoping to do some microscopy to get an idea of what type of environments these plants grew in, so that way I can then get an idea of what characteristics the environment were. The UCMP contains a wide variety of specimens ranging from things that are microscopic like foraminifera all the way to giant fossils like T-Rex. We have whale fossils, we have mammoth fossils. We also have things from maybe as early as the Pleistocene going all the way back to the Ordovician. So it's a huge array and there's no telling what you'll find in here.
Hi, my name is Sarah Edejuan Chavez. I'm a first year here at Berkeley. I'm currently working in the Boots Lab, and my research interests are studying bee virus and the variant changes on island systems, specifically the Hawaiian archipelago.
Hi, I'm David Adelholm. I'm a second year here at Integrated Biology in the Rothfels Lab. So we focus on fern systematics, and my research specifically is looking at how genome size evolution and mating system evolution interact to help several ferns out in the desert Southwest survive, especially in areas where water is notoriously limiting. We interact often with the herbarium here. We're not in there day to day, but we see them frequently, and this is especially beneficial to me because a lot of the ferns I'm interested in, they have to hide out from the weather for the majority of the year, and so it can be difficult to find in any singular field work trip. And so with having access to an herbarium like ours, I don't have to worry about finding every single species I'm interested in.
Hey everybody, I'm Isaac. I'm a fourth year graduate student with Jim McGuire here in the Museum of Vertebrate Zoology, which is an awesome place to work, especially if, like me, you love vertebrates. And I specifically work on herps, reptiles and amphibians. Some of our big specimens here of sea turtles and giant tortoises are too big to go in a lot of our storage rooms, like these whales, so we keep them out here. But most of the stuff I work on is in this room. Okay, so we're in the herp vaults. This is my favorite room in the MVZ. Each one of these jars contains one or more specimens from some species of reptile. Here it's just lizards that we've got in this room. I'm going to take you down to show you my favorite lizards. Here's one of my favorites. First off, California legless lizards. I study legless lizards, but not these ones, but these are our local ones. And down here are the very best lizards. I like to say they are the world's least interesting lizards. And these are the topic of my PhD. These tiny worm-like lizards called Dibamus that are spread throughout Indonesia, Southeast Asia, and Mexico. And if you like working on herps in any of those places, the MVZ is a great place to do it because we have plenty of them.
Hi everyone, my name is Valeria. I'm a third year PhD student at UC Berkeley at the IB department. I work here in the Museum of Vertebrate Zoology. So you're inside the frog room. We have a lot of frogs here from the collection. And I work with snakes and frogs. So I'm going to show you the frogs that I work with. Oh, this is super tiny. Okay, what about this? So here are the frogs. Actually, you can see that they are kind of brownish, but in life, they are not brown at all. They are aposematic. That means that they are toxic, and also they have very bright colors. And I work actually with the predators of these frogs. So we are going to move to the next room, and you are going to see the predator of this frog. So now we're in the snake room. You can show a little bit if you want to, but here's the snake that I work with. This snake came from Venezuela, but actually this snake and the frogs that I show you are living in the whole Central America and South America. And I'm from Colombia, and I work in Colombia. So I went to the Amazon just recently. So you're going to see some pictures, some videos from the Amazon, and I get the funds to go there from here, from the MVC. And I wander, and I capture some snakes and some frogs, and maybe you're wondering what I do with that. So I work with these snakes because they feed on poison animals. So I'm about to reveal, or what I want to do is to reveal the genetic basis of toxin resistance. Okay, so hi everyone again. We are in the molecular room. This is where the wet lab happens. And I do here other parts of my research. So I bring the snakes from the Amazon and the frogs. And what I do is to do libraries to prepare a resequence of the genomes of these animals. And I try to find inside the genomes molecular signals of toxin resistance. I work especially in ion channels that are involved in the resistance of these toxins.
So we just got to see some of the behind the scenes of what research is like in the Department of Integrative Biology. And no matter what you're studying, most of the specimens that you need can be found in one of the 4 museums that are housed inside of the same building where your lab will be located. And if one of our museums doesn't have the specimens you need, you can always take the BART across the bay to the Golden Gate State Park in San Francisco, where the California Academy of Sciences is located, and do research